Well, well, well. Look who's still breathing. You tried to bury me, tried to break me, tried to burn everything I had left. But guess what? You lit a fire. And now, I'm not here to heal. I'm here to haunt every lie you whispered. I remember every fake smile etched in my brain, every time you stood there watching me fall, like it entertained you. Yeah, I remember it all. You wanted me destroyed. You should have made sure I stayed dead. But I'm still here, louder, darker, and I didn't come back to forgive. I came back to collect. This ain't your redemption arc. This is your reckoning. You laughed while I cried. Now I laugh while your world shakes. You mocked my pain. Now I wear it like armor, and every scar, every bruise, every cracked piece of my soul, it's a weapon now. I'm not the same fool you played with. Not the quiet one, not the nice one. I'm the storm you built with your own hands. And now, I hope you drown in it. This isn't mercy. This isn't closure. This is revenge. With interest. You want to know the worst part? It wasn't strangers. It wasn't enemies from the outside. It was the ones who sat beside me. The ones who said, I got you. The ones who watched me bleed and called it art. They shook my hand with one arm and held a knife behind their back with the other. They clapped when I won, but louder when I lost. The backstabbers, the gossip kings, the fake sisters, the brothers, who only stood behind me so they could push me deeper into the dirt. They didn't kill me, no. They killed the version of me that trusted, that loved, that believed in loyalty. And for what? A moment of power? A little attention? A seat at someone else's table? They sold me out for cheap. Discount loyalty. Clearance rack morals. You see, they thought I wouldn't notice. They thought I'd stay broken, silent, humble. But silence is just rage, waiting for the right time to explode. And guess what? This is the time. I know all your names. I know all your smiles. I know what you said when I wasn't in the room. You thought I forgot. No, I was just loading the truth. This is war, not with guns, not with fists, but with vengeance sharpened by memory. You gave me pain. Now I'll make sure you never feel peace again. They didn't just want to see me hurt. They wanted to see me gone. They wanted my name forgotten, my voice silenced, my will shattered. They didn't just push me into the fire. They poured gasoline and smiled as I burned. It wasn't just betrayal. It was a full-on execution of everything I was. One by one, they stripped me bare. My pride, my peace, my people, all gone. They told others I was crazy, told lies so often. Even I started to question my own mind. And when I finally broke, when the silence swallowed me whole, they celebrated. They laughed behind locked screens. They called it karma. They said I deserved it. But they didn't see the nights, the screams in the pillow, the shaking hands, the aching soul. Do you know what it's like to wake up and wish you hadn't? Do you know what it's like to be in a room full of people and feel like a ghost? I lost everything. Not all at once, but piece by piece. Like being erased from your own life while still breathing, And you know what the worst part was? Nobody noticed. Nobody cared. They looked at me like I was weak, like my silence was surrender, like I had finally broken for good. But silence isn't weakness. It's war in slow motion. It's where rage sharpens. It's where monsters are made. I didn't speak because I was done. I spoke because I was loading, and every second I stayed quiet. Every time I swallowed my anger, every tear I turned into a smirk. That was training. That was the death of the old me, the fool who trusted, the one who gave chances, the one who hoped they'd change. He's gone, burned. What rose from those ashes isn't a victim. It's not a hero. It's not even human anymore. It's something darker, something they can't predict, can't control, can't stop. You see, people fear what they can't destroy. And now, they fear me, not because I shout, but because I smile without warmth. I laugh without joy. I walk without chains. They thought I was dead. Nah, I just fell low enough to learn how to rise without mercy. Funny thing happens when you lose everything. You stop caring. You stop flinching. You stop begging people to stay. You start watching. You start listening. You start planning. Pain changes you, but betrayal builds you. No more emotions, no more second chances, no more trying to explain myself to people who were already committed to misunderstanding me. I stopped being the fool in their game, and I became the game. The tears dried, the heart hardened, the soul, well, the soul became a weapon. I stopped reacting and started observing. I studied their moves, their lies, their weakness, because everyone has a weakness, even the loudest. Snakes slither with soft underbellies. They thought they broke me. Nah, they just unlocked me. This version of me doesn't care about being understood, doesn't chase closure, doesn't fear the dark. I live in it now. I use it. I became the thing they fear at night when they can't sleep. That voice in their head whispering, "You messed with the wrong soul." I started showing up unbothered, colder, smarter, not to fix things, but to flip them. No more explaining, no more proving, no more hoping they'd wake up and realize what they lost. They won't. They never will. So I stopped trying to prove I'm good and focused on proving I'm inevitable. Every smirk they threw at my pain, I saved it, filed it, memorized it, and now I wear that pain like a tailored suit. I walk through the ruins they left me in, with a grin they can't read, and a fire they can't extinguish. I'm not out for peace. I'm out for balance. What they did to me, I'll do to their ego, their pride, their fake image, piece by piece. I'll remind them I never needed to be saved. I just needed to stop saving them. Tick, tock. The clock's been ticking. They thought I forgot. They thought the silence meant defeat. They never understood. I don't forgive. I don't forget. I just calculate. And now, it's time. Time for the fake ones to sweat. Time for the liars to trip over their own lies. Time for the snakes to choke on their own venom. I don't need to raise my voice. I just need to appear. and the atmosphere changes. They see me now, different, colder, focused, and they know the one they betrayed isn't the one they're facing. Now I move with intention. No wasted words, no second warnings. I drop truths like daggers. I hit where it hurts, not out of rage, but because justice requires precision. And I'm surgical. Now they hid behind their masks, behind fake smiles and filtered lives. But masks melt in heat, and I've become the fire. I'm not out for their apology. I'm out for their exposure. Let the world see them as they are. Let their masks crack under the weight of truth. Let them try to explain the version of me they created. When I start using the very silence they abused as a weapon, one by one, they'll feel it. That chill in their spine, that shift in the room, that's not fear, that's recognition. They know what they did, and they know who's coming. Not a saint, not a monster, something worse, a memory with a mission. I don't want revenge that ends in one blow. No, I want the kind that lingers, the kind that rots, the kind they carry every time they smile for the crowd and wonder if someone else knows the truth now, too. I'm done being the victim in their story. It's my turn to narrate, and I'm writing it in scars. You had your chances, you had your warnings, you had your quiet exits, but you chose noise. You chose games. You chose war. So don't act surprised now that the battlefield has a name. Mine. I gave you the easy way out. I gave you the chance to walk away. I even let you think you won. But here we are. And this time, no more kindness. No more looking away. No more giving you the benefit of the doubt when you never deserved it. You see, I was never weak. I was patient. But patience has limits. And you spent every ounce of it trying to see how far you could push me. Well, you found the edge, and now I'm pulling you off of it. This isn't revenge. This is repayment. Interest included, every lie. Stamped, every fake smile. Shattered, every knife you threw. Returned, point first. No more soft words. No more behind the scenes. If you painted me as the villain, congratulations. Now you get to meet him and trust me. He doesn't explain himself because I'm not here to make you understand. I'm here to make you remember every scar I carry. You put it there. So now I'll teach you what it feels like when someone fights back with nothing left to lose. No mercy, no apologies, no warnings, just consequences. So let them run, let them hide, let them pretend. But deep down, they'll always know. I'm not done, not yet, because this isn't just about revenge. It's about reclaiming my power. And if you've ever been betrayed, if you've ever been burned by people who smiled while stabbing you, then you know exactly what this feels like. Drop a comment if you've ever been there. Let them know you're rising too. Let them know you're done playing nice. Let them know it's your turn now.